Welcome to Who Wants to Be a 10 Leonaire? Please help me welcome tonight's host, Mikreal.
Yo! What's going on, boys? Yo, what's up? Thank you for the applause, boys. Thank you for the applause. Dude, tonight we have a huge show. We have Who Wants to Be a 10 Leonaire, episode 2, episode 2, featuring Elder Toad and BM Hates Acorns on tonight. The first game will be BM Hates Acorns. The second game will be Elder Toad. We got a big show tonight, boys, honestly. But as every single, main event in the history of humanity, I'm going to say the exact same thing I said last time. Every single big event in humanity, needs a national anthem to be played. So, without further ado, I'd like to welcome a very special guest to the stage. All right, you know what? No more stalling. Let's get right into this, okay?
We are one world, one people, and we all breathe the same. I tried my many lane ways. I drop on many heartaches. Fighting for peace and on the land. Oh. Hey, CC Nemo, yeah. 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 Hey, yeah. Oh. Hey, yeah. Listen, here make real viewers. Hit the real Kanye West. I need all you to subscribe with Twitch Prime. Subscribe to the YouTube. It's been real. Shouts to my man Make Real, y'all.
That's right, boys. That's right. Kanye West on 10 Leonaire. This is huge news. That's right. I know when Donda will drop. He actually told me. And who knows? Maybe the Hey I'll See Some Moya Kanye track will be on the album. Who knows? Who knows? Who's to say? So yeah. Anyway, let me introduce the rules, okay? Contestants will play for $10. Okay, $10 million. All right. There is no cheating allowed, or you'll be permanently banned from my Twitch channel, okay? It's random trivia, and once you get to the, $5 question, if you get that right, then you secure $5 for your wallet for good. You can take that home even if you get the rest of the questions wrong. The contestants have 3 lifelines, okay? They can either phone a friend, they can poll the chat, meaning I'll run a poll in the chat, can, answer however they want, or they can do 50-50, meaning that they can eliminate 2 of the answers, all right? So, it is time to introduce our contestants tonight, okay? Tonight, Who Wants to Be a 10 Leonaire featuring BM Hates Acorns and the _Elder _Toad. Introducing our first contestant, BM Hates Acorns. I hope that she does not donut me like the first contestant donut me last show. But here we go. Yo. Hello?
Yo.
Okay. Thank the Lord he did not donut me like last time. Let's get right into this, okay? This is huge stuff. Let's just go straight to the first question though, okay?
Okay, I'm ready. I've been ready. I cannot wait to compete.
It's good to hear. But by the way, boys, if y'all don't know, BM Hates Acorns is my sister. All right, chat. We are blood relatives. She's older than me, but I feel like I've known her my whole life. Let's get right on to the first question, okay? What is the popular 2-letter greeting commonly used on the Mikreal Twitch channel? A, hi. B, oi. C, yo. Or D, salutations.
Man, this is not even hard for me. I am a huge fan of the Mikreal Twitch channel. I know it is C, yo.
Is that your final answer?
That is my final answer.
You're correct. You're correct. You
Let's
got
go.
the first answer right. The answer is C, yo. But which ocean is off the California coast? A, Atlantic, B, Pacific, C, Arctic, or D, Indian?
I know that we are on the East Coast.
Leaked.
I know that. Sorry, guys. And so then California, the opposite of the Atlantic Ocean, is the Pacific Ocean. So I'm gonna have to go with B, Pacific. Gosh.
You're correct. You're correct. You're correct. Who wrote Hamlet? A, J.R.R. Tolkien, B, William Shakespeare, C, Hamlet, or D, Lauren Tarshish, writer of the I Survived books?
Man, you know I love them I Survived books. Lauren is an icon.
It's true.
She's
It's
an
true.
icon.
It's true.
And I know that icons write Hamlet, so it's very tempting for me. Gosh, I think I'm gonna have to go with B, William Shakespeare.
You're right. You're right. You're right. William Shakespeare wrote Hamlet, okay? It's right. It's
All
right. Who invented the telephone? A, McReal, B, Nikola Tesla, C, Leonardo da Vinci, or D, Alexander Graham Bell?
I don't know. I always thought it was James D. Telephone, but I'm sorry. I don't think McReal invented the telephone. So I gotta go with D, Alexander Graham Bell.
Is that your final answer?
Yes.
Well, you're right. You're right. The answer is D, Alexander Graham Bell. I just hold on a second, dude. Pause the music. I just voice cracked really hard. Expect that to happen a lot tonight, as I'm going to be yelling and screaming. But yes, you did get the answer right. Area 51 is located in which state? A, Nevada. Is it Nevada or Nevada? I'm sorry if I mispronounce your state. B, it's a state of mind, man. C, Alabama, or D, New York?
So I remember the Area 51 raid like it was yesterday. I know where Area 51 is. It's A, Nevada.
Is that your final answer?
Bro, you gotta stop it with these long pauses. I'm scared. Yes.
You're right! You've come home with $5. $5 to your name if you
Let's
lose
go.
tonight. At any moment you can lose and you'll just come home with $5. Okay, you've locked that in as a score for you. Okay? However, every huge event in the history of the world, needs a sponsor, right? We're putting $20 on the line if both contestants win here. I needed to pay for Kanye in the intro. Let's get right into the sponsor of the show, okay?
Yo, McReal viewers. Do you love watching a streamer who only has good content from time to time? Are you looking for a change? Well, you're going to love this new product from our marketing team. We present to you the I Survived book series. This series is based on true events. It goes over how people survive different tragic events, such as the Titanic, Pearl Harbor, Hurricane Katrina, and many other disasters that are kind of TOS. This book series was handcrafted by the great mind of Lauren Tarshish.
Hello, Twitch viewers.
So, get off the McReal stream right now and go get one of these books. And for your own good, never return to the stream. See you later.
That is right, boys. That is right. Today's episode of Tinley Air is sponsored by the I Survived book series, written by Lauren Tarshish. PogChamp, this is huge news. However, boys, I'm going to ask you to unmute BMH Acorns. It's time for the next question. What do spelunkers explore? A, jungles, B, caves, C, the internet, or D, the ocean?
Now, I know this for a fact. In my day, I've been a spelunker in Minecraft, in Terraria, so I know spelunkers, they explore caves. B.
You're right. You're right. Moving on. What is the largest state in America? A, Texas, B, California, C, Rhode Island, or D, Alaska? Now, let me tell you, this is a tough one, okay?
This is tough. You know, I grew up in Texas, and
Leaked?
and it's pretty big, and it can be deceiving because on some maps Alaska looks small. But I know, me and my big brain know that D, Alaska, is the largest state in America.
You're right. You're right. You're right. Moving on, moving on. A scientist who studies rocks is called a what? A, zoologist. B, rockologist. C, geologist. Or D, geographer.
I really appreciate all of the extra O's added to zoologist. I know that's the professional name, so I appreciate that. But it can't be zoologist because zoo, that's where the animals are, not
Kind of
rocks.
true. Kind of true.
Rockologist, that's a good answer. I think I'm gonna go with C, geologist.
You're right. You're right. You're right. Now, people. Okay, hold on a second, dude. People may be asking still, or why are the questions so easy? And I'll tell you, dude. Okay, I'll tell you. First of all, I need to run a show here. Okay, I need content. Okay, I have stuff planned for later in the show. Okay, no, it's not rigged. It is not a rigged show. And second of all, I feel like it's ramping up. And after this 750 question, boys, trust me. It gets insane. Now, this is probably the first hard question, in my opinion. I would not have known this, The $7 question. How many bones do sharks have? A, 1, B, 0, C, 500, or D, 10,000? And again, you have 3 lifelines that you can use.
Yeah. Can I use my narrowing down lifeline?
Yeah, you can. Okay, I'll tell you, it is not A and it is not C.
Okay.
The two extremes.
Okay, the two extremes. I really feel like it's like the 10,000 one is still a trick question. Because where would they put all 10,000 of the bones?
You mean trick answer?
Yeah, trick answer. That's what I meant.
That's true. Where would they put all the bones? Like, sharks cannot fit 10,000 bones. What? I'm not a backseating Barry. No, sorry. I am not helping. I'm sorry.
I think so. For that reason, B, 0.
You're right. The answer is B, 0. I'm not a backseating Barry. Okay, I am not. I did not. It's not rigged. Okay, I do not want to hear it. I do not want to hear it from the chat room. Okay, do not report the stream. This is a real show. Okay, this is not fabricated. All right. Moving on though, the $7.50 question. Tonight we actually have a very special guest. We have a celebrity giving the question for the $7.50. So this is my good friend Fire Sapling voicing one of his famous Star Wars characters.
In Star Wars Episode 2, Attack of the Clones, at the Battle of Geonosis, what was the name of the Jedi who was close to ending the Clone Wars but was tragically shot by Jango Fett? A. Luke Skywalker. B. Coleman Trevor. C. Hayden Alenko. Or D. Leslie Balzo.
That is right, boys. Tonight, Darth Chompleton, the Darth Chompleton from McBall Wars, or no, it's just Ball Wars. Episode 1, The Tragedy of Balzo. That's huge stuff.
Now, I would consider myself quite the Star Wars nerd. I know that Luke, spoiler alert, dies later. And unfortunately, as a huge Ball Wars fan, I know that Leslie Balzo tragically turns to the dark side.
Sad stuff.
Of course.
I cried.
And as did I. But, of course, I've known this since the start. Immediately when I saw this question, I knew the answer is B, Coleman Trevor, the bravest Star Wars character.
You're correct! Coleman Trevor, Drake's in chat. That's right, dude. Fire Sapling voicing his hit role. It's great stuff. It's great stuff. Coleman Trevor. Tragic death to Jango Fett. You know, this is huge stuff.
Rest
Okay.
in peace.
What planet comes closest to the sun? A. Earth. B. Mercury. C. Venus. Or D. Uranus. Wait, why is that? Why did I put that on there? Wait, that's not a planet. That's a body part. Anyway, moving on.
Now, I am pretty sure I know this. Although Uranus, that does,
What?
That-
Hey,
that's-
hey, hold on a second. Can we keep this PG
Sorry?
friendly, please? What's your problem?
sorry, so I'm going to have to go with B, Mercury.
Spit it out. Gosh.
Mercury, sorry.
You're right. It's B, Mercury. It's B, Mercury.
Let's go.
Moving on. What is the capital of Canada? A, Toronto. B, Montreal. C, Vancouver. Or D, Ottawa.
I have no idea. I've never been to Canada. I don't know a lot about Canada.
By the way, hold on. It's pronounced Canada.
Sorry, it's not Canada.
You know what? Forget it. All right, it's fine.
I think I'm gonna need my lifeline on this. I'm gonna use the phone a friend. Hello? Hello?
Is this the Vim that is currently on Who Wants to Be a 10 Millionaire?
It is, and guess what? You're on Who Wants to Be a 10 Millionaire now. So do you know what the capital of Canada is?
Now, I have been following the Canada Instagram account for a few years now. So I'm a seasoned professional.
Big
and
Canada
I can tell
guy?
you, now, I can tell you that the capital of Canada is actually Ottawa.
Really?
Ottawa, Canada. Yeah.
I'm going to lock in my answer D, Ottawa.
Is that your final answer?
That is my final answer.
Well, you're right. It's Ottawa. It's Ottawa.
Let's go.
What is the main language spoken in Brazil? A, Brazilian. B, Spanish. C, Portuguese. Or D, English.
Now, Brazilian, that is not a language. And it's not English. I know. I want to say it's Portuguese. Like, I'm pretty sure, like, you know, you put in their Spanish to try and trick me because I know it's in, South America. But I am pretty sure it is C, Portuguese.
You're scared, hmm?
Yeah.
You should be scared. I get this wrong. And let's just say, I'm sorry, Emily.
No. No.
It's been a good run. Okay, it has been a good run. All right.
Don't bait me like this. Bro.
You're right. You're right. You're right. You're right. You're right.
You're having an heart attack.
I don't know why I took such a long pause there, but you're right. It's Portuguese. Moving on. Okay. Who is the first president to live in the White House? A, Thomas Jefferson. B, George Washington. C, John Adams. Or D, Lauren Tarshish, writer of the I Survived books.
Lauren Tarshish is my favorite president
Me too.
ever. But I'm pretty sure she was not the first. I think George Washington is in there to trick me. But I don't know between Thomas Jefferson and John Adams. I don't know. Can I use my lifeline? Can I use the poll chat?
You can poll chat here. I wouldn't have known this one if it wasn't for school. Yeah, this is actually pretty tough. It's pretty tough. It's pretty tough stuff. Okay. Now, the poll is saying that we have 3 votes for C and 2 votes for D. Okay, well, actually, it's been updated. We have 5 votes for C and 5 votes wins. All right, what's your answer here?
I guess, chat, I'm gonna trust you on this. I trust your ability to Google. So I'm gonna go with C, John Adams.
You're right. You're right. It's C, John Adams.
Thank you, chat. Thank you.
But the $10 question. Now, all of your lifelines are used up.
Yeah.
Wait a second.
What does this mean?
Wait. Hold on a second. I made this quiz very late at night last night. We're gonna have to be right back. Okay, I'm sorry. All right, we're back, boys. I'm sorry for the delay. That's right. I made these. I made this very late at night. Okay. Which of the following men does not have a chemical element named after him? A. Albert Einstein. B. Isaac Newton. C. Niels Bohr. Or D. Enrico Fermi.
I'm pretty sure it's not C, because Bohr, that sounds like a very familiar, like that sounds like an element. I'm pretty sure Einstein is an element, and even if it's not, they'd probably name an element after Einstein, because he's like big science man. So
Wait, but cleaning
not-
solution, true.
Yeah, where's cleaning solution?
Sorry.
I don't know who Enrico Fermi is. Okay, I'm gonna go with B, because if I have never heard of Enrico Fermi, that probably means he was like some random scientist that like they just named an element after. But I have heard of Isaac Newton, and you're probably putting him in there to trick me, because I think, oh yeah, Isaac Newton. I've heard of that guy. He's got to have an element named after him. So I'm gonna pick B, Isaac Newton.
Yikes. Emily, you know what? This has been a great show, regardless
Thank
if you
you,
win or
thank you.
lose. Okay. Now the chat is thinking that you're throwing, that you've ruined, but you've locked in. You've already locked in B. Okay.
What do you mean throwing? No, this is for real.
The answer is B. Isaac Newton.
Let's go.
You're correct. Drake's in the chat for BM hates acorns.
Yeah.
It's correct. Isaac Newton does not have a chemical element named after him, chat. You're right.
Right? Does this mean I am now officially a 10-millionaire?
You are now officially a 10-millionaire. All right, let's move on. Elder Toad. Okay. Yo.
Hold on, let me close the stream.
And a little bit of 10-millionaire lore for you guys. Elder Toad, oh my gosh, it is so bad tonight. I screamed once when you won the 10 million, and now I've just been voice cracking all over the place. Oh my.
Okay.
First of all, wait, leaked. I just leaked the first question.
Okay, I knew that one. There's a lot of work that goes into these.
Dude, that's true, okay. But yeah, no, I have to change scenes, monitor the Discord, monitor my own stream, look at chat, run my own music, run my own ads. You know, I have to do all this, okay? All right, 50-cent question. Okay. What is the name of the popular platformer where a knight has to go to the top of the tower to save a babe? A. Jump King. B. Jumpus Kingus. C. Shmump Schming. Or D. Party Animals.
I'm gonna have to be honest. Shmump, Schming, and Jumpus Kingus are very tempting options.
It's true.
The competition is very hostile this time. I feel like the answers are fighting in my head. There's like a mini war going on. But thankfully, McReal, coming in clutch, showing me the answer earlier. I know that the answer is A. Jump King.
Is that your final answer?
I think that's my final answer, McReal.
You're correct. It's Jump King. It's Jump King. What does the F stand for in FBI? A. Federal. B. Force. C. Free. Or D. Fazbear.
You know, you almost got me with Fazbear. I think for today, I'm gonna lock in A. Federal.
You're right. It's federal. It's not Fazbear. That was the trick answer. But yeah, let's move on. Who painted the Mona Lisa? A. McReal. B. Michelangelo. C. Leonardo da Vinci. Or D. Lauren Tarshish, writer of the I Survived books.
Really a difficult one again. See, I'm aware that McReal has painted paintings on par with the Mona Lisa.
It's true.
In stature, quality, reputation. Many of his artworks are simply masterpieces, definitely on par with the Mona Lisa. In this case, also Lauren Tarshish. I'm gonna have to exclude her, because she's a writer, not an artist. I'm gonna have to go with C. Leonardo da Vinci on this one.
You're correct. You're correct. We have a chatter that says these questions are middle school questions. And while it may be true, we're on the $2 question, man.
We are on the $2 question.
There are some tough ones in here, but it is easier than the two quizzes from last show. What is the name of the town where the Flintstones live? A. Springfield. B. Bedrock. C. South Park. Or D. Detroit. Now, you know what? I'm not going to say anything, okay?
I'm not even gonna lie. When I saw the answers, I was terrified. Or when I saw the question, I was terrified, rather. And I almost, for a moment, convinced myself that D. Detroit may be a possible answer. And then I thought about it for about half a second, and I think I'm gonna have to lock in B. Bedrock.
You're right! You're correct! Fourth voice crack of the night, Pug you. Now, for non-basketball fans, this one could be tricky, okay? What is the regulation height for an NBA basketball hoop? A, 12 feet, B, 8 feet, C, 10 feet, or D, 3 feet?
Oh boy. I'm actually a little torn on this one.
You have lifelines. You have lifelines.
I'm considering either polling chat or doing a 50-50. This is a little scary for me because I have never ever watched the NBA. I'm gonna poll chat.
It is unanimous. Chat says that they think the answer is C, 10 feet.
I'm just gonna pray I'm not getting trolled.
All right, so C, 10 feet is your final answer.
D, 10 feet is my final answer.
You're right. You're right. The chat was right. The chat was right. You know, it's about that time again, boys. It is time for another commercial break. So Val, I'm gonna have to ask you to mute real quick. We have another commercial.
Yo, McReal viewers, if you're loving this stream, can I hear a hey-ya? Well, if you're loving this content and stream, consider subscribing to the channel with Twitch Prime or subscribing to the YouTube channel. Only a small portion of my YouTube audience are subscribed, so do me a huge favor and smash that subscribe button. This broadcast is sponsored by your Twitch Primes and YouTube subscriptions. Thank you for your patronage, and see you later!
That is right! Tonight's broadcast is sponsored by your Twitch Prime! You know, if you don't have Twitch Prime or you don't want to sub, at least sub to me on my YouTube channel, linked below on the Twitch stream. Go hit that bell. Go smash that subscribe button. All right, and actually,
I will second the movement to go subscribe to McReal's channel.
I appreciate that, man. I really do. What part of the body is affected by scoliosis? A, spine, B, mouth, C, nose, D, left big toe. You know, I feel like you have a lot of experience with this, the subject of this question, right?
You know, you might say that, seeing as I am a long-term sufferer of this condition. You know, some people who know me personally know that I am in pain in my left big toe for stubbing it. It is bleeding.
Yikes!
Now, that may or may not be caused by the scoliosis. And I think in this case, it probably wasn't. So I'm going to have to go with A, spine.
You're correct. You're correct. The answer is A, spine. Moving on. What is the smallest state in America? We're drawing some parallels to the last quiz.
I am so happy I didn't get the biggest one. Because Emily, you know, she got the harder one of this. I'll tell you that much. I was going to say Texas. Forgot that maps can have a little bit of curvature that is not accounted for.
It's true.
But,
sorry, I'm not a backseating Barry. I am not backseating. I'm sorry.
I know for a fact that the smallest state in America is B, Rhode Island.
You're right. It is B, Rhode Island. A scientist who studies plants is called a what? A, geologist, B, seismologist, C, botanist, or D, zoologist.
Geologist was picked as the rock scientist.
Okay.
Seismologist, I know from background knowledge that is something to do with earthquakes, vibrations, perhaps. Zoologist, while being a fan favorite of the stream and also my favorite scientist, I'm 100% certain that this is C, botanist.
You're right. You get the $6.50 question right, okay? But a little bit of movie background knowledge for you, okay? What was the main character Daniel's last name in the 1984 movie Karate Kid?
I think Miyagi is wrong. Because isn't that the master's name? Or am I Ooh, okay. So I could either phone a friend, or I could cut them in half. Okay, I'm going to take a gamble on this one, and phone my girlfriend.
Okay.
And
yeah, go and just call her.
hello. Could you give me some insight on this one? LaRusso.
She says LaRusso.
You're absolutely positive. Okay. I'm gonna have to lock in D. LaRusso with the so-called power of love.
Fair enough, man. Is this your final answer?
This is my final answer.
You're right! Your girlfriend was
sweetheart.
right! Your girlfriend was right. The answer is D. LaRusso. Daniel LaRusso, okay? You know what? Moving on, okay? We have another celebrity question here. From somebody
boy.
that you may know, the Minecraft god himself, who actually beat the Ender Dragon on my channel. PodChamps in the chat for NT Doppler Knife.
In Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone, who was Harry's defense against the dark arts teacher? A. Severus Snape. B. Harry Potter. C. Quirinius Quirrell. And D. Lauren Tarshish, writer of the I Survived book.
That's right, NT Doppler Knife, also known as Young Dops, also known as Just Dops. Reading our celebrity question here tonight, we have some strong opinions in the chat room for D.
Okay. I'm not gonna lie, never seen a Harry Potter movie, never read a book.
Yikes.
So, I can narrow it down, obviously, though. I know that it's not Harry Potter, because Harry Potter did not teach himself. So, right now, I'm deciding between Severus Snape, Quirinius Quirrell, or Lauren Tarshish, writer of the I Survived books. And I'm gonna have to go with A. Severus Snape, just because I don't think that there would be a character named Quirinius Quirrell. Just, yeah. I'm gonna lock in A. Severus Snape.
You've locked in Severus Snape.
I'm locking in Severus Snape. Will this be where I fall?
I'm sorry, Val. It's C. Quirinius Quirrell.
Oh my god. This is truly a tragedy.
But yeah, let's get some Drakes in chat for the Elder Toad, okay? Not a Tillionaire today, however,
Fair
you
enough.
do have that $5, okay?
I do have that $5.
And I'll buy you any $5 game that you want, okay? Because you're already primed. That's tough, man.
This is terrible. First ever failure on 10 Millionaire history.
It's true.
You may have to catch me on my stream.
That's true.
Tomorrow. In retrospect, I think I should have used my 50-50 lifeline.
You could have.
Something in my brain was telling me that Quirinius Quirrell was not a real name. I mean, Quirinius.
It does sound
Quirrell.
a little weird. It does sound a little strange. You're right. Next contestant's confirmation, not yet. You will have to join my Discord server to figure that out. People, it has been a great show. I'm so glad that all of you came out tonight. Drake's in chat for the Elder Toad for the attempt. There's always next show, and who knows? Honestly, this is a little bit of a leak, but new game shows are in the works. Okay, boys.
Oh, how exciting!
New game shows are in the works. Leaked. I know. Official announcements will be on my Discord. Again, !Boy Discord if you want to join. There will be more McCreal streams in the future. So if you're new, go drop a follow. And boys, I appreciate all of you for tuning into the stream tonight. We peaked at like 17 viewers tonight. That's incredible. Thank you all for coming out, and thank you for watching this YouTube video to the end. If you did, go ahead and subscribe to that channel. That statistic is not wrong, by the way. Around 75% of my viewers are not subscribed. So go ahead and subscribe to the YouTube channel. Say hey, I was in the chat. It's been great. I'll see you on the next one, okay?